What is up, guys and girls? Welcome to the Division 2 Open Beta Part 1. I've already got the pre-order in place, so I'll be playing that when the main game comes out within the next week or so. Just to let you know, there is no commentary at the start of the game. After the first 10 minutes, then my microphone will be turned on and then you can hear me talk through the game then. Also, when the game is out, I will be playing the Ultimate Edition version of the game, so do be sure to check that out. And I'll make sure not to miss anything as the game's on. So enjoy.
We took things for granted. We expected coffee in the morning. We expected free Wi-Fi. When those were taken from us, we survived. When communications broke down, the trains stopped and the internet went dark, we survived.
But when the pharmacies were looted and hospitals shut down, asthma became lethal. And with no police to protect you, did you own a gun?
Did your neighbor?
Some survived.
We are a resilient species. When our society collapsed, we found ways to go on. And now, for the first time in centuries, what we want is also truly what we need. In the face of disaster, we helped each other.
We built new communities in the ruins of the old. We adapted. We survived. Established a new normal. But there are also those who build nothing. Create nothing.
Hyenas preying on the weak. They've made our world bleed. But we don't stand alone. A brave few have sworn to protect us and save what remains. They unite us.
Remind us that we are one people. They are our shield and our light. But if that light goes out,
who can save us then?
Incoming alert on the SHD emergency channel. Flash priority.
The base of operations is under attack. Hostile forces have breached our southern perimeter. We are in need of immediate assistance. Repeat, need immediate assistance from any nearby agents.
All government personnel, the White House is under attack. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
Our job is to make sure nobody comes up from behind. You think that makes you tough? I'm out!
and a division agent heading north toward the White House. Looks like they've cut down a group of hyenas and are headed this way.
Agent, if you can hear us on this frequency, keep pushing forward and blindside these bastards.
Okay, let's investigate the White House. Oh, watch out, that barricade. And that one. Alright, let's engage. Get a spot and hold out. Up here is nice. Oh, that's one of our guys. Oh, shoot the allies. JTF over there, defending the White House. Oh, grenade somewhere. Better get this guy over here. Oh, he's... Down. Oh, I have a grenade. I can use that. Go on. Let's get him. There you go. Right. The rest are just ahead. Oh. That got him. Alright, clear. White House defended. I did play the private beta when it was out. Mostly played it on my second channel, Dr. Fool, if you want to check that video out. This was well before the open beta. The open beta is for everybody. People who haven't even paid for the game, they can play the open beta, what I'm on right now. Private beta was those who pre-ordered the game or got a redeem code. As you can see, the White House. Nice. And my character is currently different to what it was on the private beta. It's reset itself, so when the full game's out again, I'll have a whole new character again, so I'll have a third character.
Hey, thanks for the help out there. You should check in with Manny, our coordinator, upstairs in the blue room. And come by here if you ever need help with your tech.
Something smells good.
Meet with the leader.
This is you. Welcome to DC. I'm Manny. I run comms. I'm guessing the division alert brought you here? Damn glad to see you. Let me show you exactly how screwed we are. Ever since the JTF imploded, the city's become a playground for murderous fuckheads. There are several main factions, and a whole lot of bottom feeders sucking up whatever the big dogs miss. A few civilian settlements are still holding out against all this villainy. They need more help than we've been able to provide, especially since the Division network went dark. That's Kelso. She's one of the last surviving agents in DC. She's operating at the theater settlement on a priority mission. You should go check in with her. If anyone knows how to get these systems back online, it's her. Oh, and introduce yourself to the locals while you're at it. It'll comfort them to know there's a new sheriff in town.
Yee-hoo!
By the way, Agent, head downstairs and check in with the quartermaster. He can get you set up with some division tech. You're gonna need the edge.
So basically, the White House is the base of operations for this game, such as the post office was for Division, the first Division game, which was in New York.
For more information, talk to your task manager.
It's so cool though, this game. Look at it. And look, collectibles, 0 out of 13, so there's 13 to collect.
Have you heard? Heard what? About Waller. No. What's the latest? Has he decided Russia's responsible after all?
No. He's dead.
Tell me you're lying.
I swear, I'm not. A heart attack got him an hour ago. They couldn't revive him.
Shit. That means that Mendez is in charge.
Is that all you can say at a time like this?
It's all I can afford to say.
Smells like crap.
Such a cool game. And there are new skills as well.
Over here. You hear me? Hey there.
Just a heads up, there are other settlements like this. Well, ones you can actually use and things. Safe places. So like you got this place, the White House. This is your hub base. This is the base of operations. This is where everything is coordinated. When you build up your team, your staff and things, you get more perks and you can do more inside, like building crafting stations, weapon workbenches, stuff like that, and making other bits of tech, which I haven't got to yet, but it'd pretty much be the same principle as it was in Division 1. You have different wings, which have different things, but there were 3 wings in the first game, which was the tech wing for the engineering, stuff like that, division tech, bits like that, medical ward, well, medical wing, you know, pick up fabrics, pick up food items, and then there was the main boulevard, if you even want to call it that. You could just get vendors, like people selling guns and other stuff. Plus there was a security wing, that's what it was called, on Division. And you could get, like, there was a dark zone section, there was a supply line where you could buy different outfits, lots of other good stuff as well. It's such a cool location, this though, Washington. You just think about it, it's going to be so much better. Although I did love the first Division game, nothing wrong with it in my opinion. Story might have been a bit seen as short, but it was pretty good. I was wishing you could play in Brooklyn a little bit more, but that's only at the start of the game. So basically, look, you've got the Pulse, Turret, Hive, Chem Launcher, that's a new one, Shield, Drone, Seeker Mine, and Firefly. So Firefly, Hive, and Chem Launcher, and Drone. They're the 3 new, actually, hold on, how many is that? So 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 4 new, 4 new skills to try out, but some of them you can't do it in beta until the full game's out. Chem Launcher's new, Drone's new. Right, Chem Launcher, you couldn't do that in the private beta, that's just been added. These 3 were allowed. You could use the Turret, Seeker Mine, and Drone. They're the ones that are in the private beta. But now, let's see what Chem Launcher's like. I think it... Oh, wow. Look at that. So, I believe you can deploy some smoke, shoot it, and it would ignite it. So, it's like in the air. and you can burn your enemies on with that one. Ooh, oh wow, look at that! It's like sticky foam. It can hold your enemies in place for a little while. That's it's called riot foam. The riot foam gas canister fires a payload of sticky foam that immobilizes targets. That's pretty good. What's this one? Wow, look at that! It's like neon pink. Wait, what did that even do? The oxidizer canister releases a cloud of corrosive gas that damages enemy armor, skill proxies, and causes damage over time. Wow. Okay. The fire starter canister create. Oh, I've done that one. This other one. The Rainforger or something. Canister disperses a cloud of gas that repairs and reinforces the agent's allies' armor. Oh, so that one you can basically heal teammates with that one. It's unavailable in the beta, but you know, it's pretty cool. I do like the foam one. I think I'll go with that. It'll hold an enemy in place. I'll give it a try. New skill, worth a go. Sweet. I think I like that. And now, these are perks. So, every time you find a SHD cache, you can get points, and you can spend those points on these skills. Well, this one is the tutorial, so you have to buy this one. So right, I've bought the first one, which you need, and each thing, well, each skill costs, of course, but you can get different things from each one. So, like, for example, this one. Awards tactical small pouch magazine, fits any belt, so you can carry more ammo, basically, with that one. It improves little things, signature weapon ammo, loadouts. So, say if you have, like, a gear set that you like. For example, in the old game, I used to play with Final Measure gear. That was my favourite. So, say if you had Final Measure gear plus Reclaimer gear, and you wanted to switch between the two without having to go to the items individually, you just click on your loadout, save it, and then in future you can just go back to that one. So yeah, you can switch loadouts, which is quite good. Hard bounties, get access to one hard difficulty bounty per day. Okay. I guess they're like a HVT mission, like what they had in Division 1. Resources, okay, the resource inventory can now carry 50 more food, water, and components. So this is when you capture, this one's for when you capture the supply locations. Well, so because once you've captured the supply areas, then the civilians will protect and guard the place, and when you see the leader who's controlling the area, you just give them food, water, and other resources, what they need, and it'll help them out. And if you can carry more, you can help them out quicker. Say if you run out of space because you drop all the items instead. Material storage, yeah, all that good stuff. And I'm gonna buy this one so I can buy a second skill. So now I can use another skill. See? And I do like the turret. I've always been a turret person. Sniper turret. I'm just gonna go with the standard turret. I'm normally pulse skill and turret skill on my normal gameplays, but pulse is not available. So I'll try out this chem launcher. I've never used that one before, but the turret I'm very familiar how it works.
The theater settlement is off to the east. You probably run into some trouble along the way. You'll have to do this block by block, but I'm sure you'll be fine.
So this is where I am now. This is the whole map of the game. As you can see, there's a dark zone here. There's an island there, Roosevelt Island, which I think will be a cool spot to explore. That looks like a downed plane, as you can see on the picture. Looks like a downed plane. So yeah, and the levels are just a recommendation because that's what level the enemies will be by. But until you hit level 30, you won't get a gear score, same as what you'll have in Division 1. Because once you hit over level 30, you can't level up anymore. But the armor and things that you wear calculates a score, and that all adds up together, and it's set on gear scores then once you pass that level. Another dark zone there. So there's 3 dark zones for this game so far. This red line, all this, that just shows you the area I can't go past because it's the private, well, not the private beta, because it's the open beta. There's a limit to the amount you can explore, but when the full game's out, you can explore all these locations, everything around, which is gonna be so big. Such a big map. So it's a bit weird. I believe, looking at that, the dark zone's a bit smaller than it was in New York for Division 1. But really, if you add all these 3 locations together for the dark zones, you might as well you might get the same size. But because they've split it up in 3 different areas, you're still getting the same amount of dark zone space. It's just been spread out a bit. That's how it's been working. Because on the Division 1, I'm just for an example, from here to here, this little square here, that's what the size of the original dark zone was like. That little rectangle I'm going through now, you see that little rectangle circling with my device, that was the size of the dark zone in Division. But now, as you can see, they've split it out a bit. So yeah, it's a big location. There's going to be multiple settlements that you can work and customize with. So like, you've got your main base of operations, yeah, you can fully upgrade that once you've complete more story and stuff, and other places along the way. The only one which has been revealed is the theatre, because I've already played the private beta, I know what's going to happen and things, but I'm just talking as I go. So this is another settlement you can fully upgrade and get different things from, such as like the base of operations. So it's like a mini base of operations, but the settlements for civilians that you help out on the streets and things, and other places along the way. So yeah, there's gonna be multiple bases like this, like the theatre and the White House, places you can fix up and make it best. See, right now the place is a bit of a mess, but as you do more missions and things, more things will unlock. Just a bit of a spoiler, but it isn't really a spoiler because you'll work it out yourself. This room is for the crafting. You can build a crafting station here. Once you hire the staff member, you can get this in the beta, because I've done it before. Yeah. And it fixes up. See, like the carpets and things are a bit of a mess. You could actually fix this whole room up and make it look sweet. The bases of operations and things, they're only for the player who's playing that game. It won't show another player in it unless you're outside, where other players can spawn and see each other and even team up. So outside here,
they're a bunch of vicious assholes who prey on the weak and vulnerable and kill for kicks. And they destroy whatever they can't steal for themselves. They've been an especially serious problem for the settlement. Given our situation, we need the help of the settlements. But they can't do much if they're struggling to survive. So see what you can do to take some pressure off them. But don't forget that we have to get the Shade Network back to full strength. In a lot of places, the Division has been the only thing holding people together. But where DC is the priority, most agents are completely cut off. They're not going to last long without support.
So yeah, basically, this is where other players can meet, as you saw the 2 other players going in there. But if I was to cross this barrier, you wouldn't see any players, because show the base of operations as you've upgraded it or fixed it. See, it's a bit of a mess right now. But say if I was to fully upgrade the place, make it 100% fixed up, it would, well,
Something smells
see, it says staff 1 out of 8. If I got it up to 8, then the base of operations would be different again. But other players can't see this difference. They only see how far they've progressed and stuff like that. But this is where anyone can meet. This place, this side will never change. So you can always meet up, team up, friends and stuff. And there's a vendor as well. You can buy and sell items. See, tons of stuff.
Thanks
Yeah.
for the deal.
And let's go to the loadout. Yeah, body armor. Oh, I got a cache. I didn't know about this. Nimble knee protectors. Oh, I didn't get that in the private beta. Didn't even get any caches.
Attempting to contact friends and relatives involved in hostile activities will be banned from the area.
Excuse me. Alright, let's put that turret in. To assign it to slot. And chem launcher, which is already in the slot. Alright, let's put that on. And I'll have my second weapon like that. I'm just gonna favorite them too. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, that's destruction. Oh, favorite is L2. They've changed the controls a bit. It used to be one of the analog buttons, I believe. One's the deconstruct button and one used to be the save, but now they've just changed it to L2. And plus you can change your outfits and use emotes and stuff like this on the go. See, it's a bit cool. Yeah. And you can unlock different outfits and things as you go around. Like you could in Division 1. You just pick up, search a wardrobe, sometimes you do get different outfits and things. Even completing missions you can get rewards and stuff. Because this ain't the full game, you're kind of limited to what you can get. Right, whilst I'm here, before I forget, let me just check. I got every best bit of armor on. And then anything else, you've got anything left over that's worse from what you're currently wearing.
Whatever you need, Agent. I've got it.
Just get rid of.
Take a look.
See, and you can sell for monies.
That will do very well.
And enemies will drop money, not money, armors as well. And if, oh, it's a bit loud, isn't it?
Visit the gun range between 0700 and 0900 hours.
Right, so basically, enemies will drop armors and stuff. Always do check to see if it's better than what you're currently wearing. If not, you just sell it. Easy as that. And you can make money and you can buy different, better pieces of armor from defenders. There is a fender on the inside of the White House as well. That was just one of the outside ones. You just hold it down now for emotes and things. Selfie. Sweet. Hey. Yeah, it's pretty good. And it's a permanent location you can come back to and fast travel to, so you don't need to run all the way back. And it's all fully secured, checkpoint and operated gates, stuff like that. It's great. Looks so cool, doesn't it? You get the jungle type of feeling just playing this game. So once again, if you didn't hear me before, I just said that I did originally play this on my second channel called Dr. Fool. The first part it does have commentary. And look, wildlife as well. It's so cool. So if you want to see the private beta in its full bit, do be sure to check that out. The good thing about this game is now the civilians will actually fight with you over territories and stuff. See, it just says he's guarding and stuff. The civilians aren't cowards anymore. They actually fight the fight with you if you want them to. And you can explore some crazy location loot in loot bags. And I just got some electronics.
Electronic device detected.
And you can find electronic devices, which are collectibles. So this is my second one out of 13.
Okay, people, let's keep this ball rolling. Ramon, what have you got?
We've got the Iowa delegation on board if they get the amendment about biofuels.
How many are left in the Iowa delegation?
4. The rest are all sick.
Well, let's hope those 4 stay healthy. Who else can we count on? Hey, just got this. The junior senator from Nebraska just sent her staff home for the duration. Damn it, we were counting on her support once we got through the house.
You have to wonder if it's worth it.
What is? This?
Yeah. I mean, it's getting really bad out there. Shouldn't we be, doing something else to help?
You mean instead of trying to push through an energy bill with the world falling to pieces? Well, yeah. Look, sooner or later this is going to pass. And when it does, all the problems we're dealing with now, they'll still be there. So it makes sense for us to keep trying to deal with them because someone has to.
And because we're at the bottom of the pay scale.
That too.
Right. So yeah, different pickups and stuff which can help you make new weapons, stuff like that. And look at that, 680. That is a high one. 200 plus from what I currently had. So now that one was better. Plus you can deconstruct items on the go, say if you need extra materials and things. Let me just go to this. See, because that's a new one I got. You can just scrap the body armor, deconstruct. You just hold the R3 button, and there you go. I've just got some fabrics, and those fabrics can be put towards new new customizations and things. Once you've got a crafting station available, of course. So yeah, it's so cool you can climb over pretty much any object. Like you can even stand on vehicles. If you haven't played Division 1 before, I suggest you get this open beta. It is free of charge for the next 4 or 5 days. So play it whilst you can. It's kind of an inside bit to the game. Ubisoft does do well with the games. I really do like the Ubisoft games. They do so many good games.
Agent requesting
It's just amazing. Look at the detail. Look, police vehicles, school buses that for the evacuation and things of Washington. Birds, wildlife, deer. Washington, like the White House. And these look like JTF. The JTF used to be in green and everything, but these guys are still JTF and everything. JTF and civilians fighting together. Joint Task Force. That's what they were called in New York. And look at the little doggy. And when you go into a different area, you unlock it. Well, you get XP. You can explore more and more, which is so cool. So yeah, once the full map's available, I guess it'll look really cool. Right, let me see if I can try out this new thing on these enemies. Would you look at that? It worked. And look, you can drop your turret anywhere, and it'll help you fight. And when you're in combat, your life doesn't go straight to your head. Well, you don't lose life straight away. You've got body armor. That white bar above the orange line, that's armor. If you lose all your armor, then it'll go to the orange line, which is your health. Just a quick mention. And you can hold L1 to deconstruct your weapons and things. Hey, I've still got my second, the riot foam. It's active already. See, that was pretty quick. It's a new one to try out as well, which I've just done. But what's this? He's up to no good. Kitty boy. Let's try it on him. Stuck in the mud. Haha. Delayed death, but whatever. So the new enemy is called the hyenas. I believe there are 3 factions in this game so far. You only get to see the hyenas in detail. The other factions, they're pretty just on the outside right now because they'll be in different parts of the city and stuff. Well, different sides of Washington. Obviously, the areas that you can't explore past, like maybe even further. Well, that way you can't go. But see, the coloured parts of the map, they'll be available at some point. Our rights, our country. If you don't help us, you must fall. Propaganda for you as well. It's so great, isn't it? Oh, poor guy. Or girl. I'm not too sure. I think it's a girl. Well, poor person. Squashed by a tire. I think they were doing a protest. Yeah, protest. F the government. Well, that's what the sign's saying. Not that I'm saying it. Wait, what was that? And if you do manage to get lost, just follow the orange line above. The bit... Oh, hello. Bad guys. Uh-oh. Phone. That worked. Good timing. Watch out, watch out. See, turret saved me. And you can deploy the turrets anywhere. You can hold down the button to throw it anywhere you want, or if you're behind cover, it'll just pop it up on the wall by you, and it'll keep shooting at the enemies until they're all dead. So it's like 2 guns in one hand. I do like the turret, but I prefer the turret the turret with the pulse on it. If it shoots an enemy, if it gets them even 1 bullet, it'll show you where they are, even if they're behind a wall. So you know where the enemy is every time. Yeah, turret pulse is pretty good. I so love this game. Right, I'm just gonna save this clip. Alright, that is going to be the end of part 1. Thank you to everybody who has been watching. If you do want to see more of Division 2, just leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. I do take channel suggestions, well, game suggestions, stuff like that. I may get around to doing some. And anything you want to request, or if you have any questions on game and things, I'm sure I can give you a bit of help with it. So yeah, this gameplay will continue in part 2, so if you do want to see the rest of the journey, just go ahead and click on that part 2. Ooh. Also, when the game fully releases, within a week's time, I will be playing Division 2 Ultimate Edition. Just out of curiosity, if anybody wanted to know that, it will be the Ultimate Edition, so every bit of DLC there is to pick up, I will have, and I can talk more about it when it's on. Yeah, once again, any questions, post them in the comments section and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching.